So this ended up being kind of odd and a little bit uneventful in my opinion. It was kind of like a side story, it was just a side story for Joshu. I honestly feel a little bit silly right now thinking, you know, this is going to be something big. The Milagro Man is tied to Kato and Jobin and the big baddie of Part 8 and the Rock Man, and it's like, nope, all out the window. At least it seems like that for now. It looked like it just was a way for us to get a little bit more Joshu, more on his characters, some more Nut King call, and I didn't mind that aspect of it because for the most part, Joshu's just been kind of on the sidelines. He's kind of the butt of a lot of jokes. Even with the whole Damo thing, he was just went through the sewer pipes and then came up out of the sewer at the end as like an afterthought. He's just the butt of some jokes. But hopefully now, since he was fairly badass and he did handle the situation pretty damn well in this little arc, maybe we're going to see a lot more of him and we'll see some character development out of him because we didn't necessarily get it out of him in this chapter. I mean, if we got anything at all on his character, it was probably his last few lines in the last two pages when he was talking about that boy band again that was mentioned in the last few pages of last month's chapter, where he mentions that they just kind of make shitty music that's a rip-off of other stuff, but they're still successful. And then he questions, it's like, well, if they can do that, I must have something special about me. So I think that this little mini arc, even though it was just kind of a side story, does tie into a lot of Joshu's character and his drive for success in a sense, because a lot in modern society, having a lot of money is seen as being successful, and that's the whole point of the Milagro Man's ability, is to just continually give you money. And then Joshu's putting the curse back on the person he originally got it from could be interpreted as some kind of coming of age, where he realizes that continually getting all this money it really isn't a good thing, and possibly something that he need to earn on his own rather than through some crazy means such as this, though that may be quite a bit of a stretch, just trying to find meaning where there probably isn't much. But still, it seems as though Joshu has gone through a bit of growth. The thumbnail that I'll be using for this video, I think, definitely showcases a bit of it because he's a lot more calm when he uses Nut King Call, and he uses it in a very cunning way. Unlike with some of the things before, though last month he was using it pretty well, he resembled Josuke a bit with just how calm he was in this situation, and he just dealt with it just like that. It was done. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing some growth from Joshu because it's definitely evident from this little arc that he went through. And he could possibly be the Joe bro that we've been looking for because as we all know, it's kind of just been Josuke in this part so far. Yeah, we have Yasuho, we have Nijimura, but she hasn't done a whole lot. And just the overall Higashikata family, but they're not that close with Josuke. And if Joshu could fill that role, I think that that'd be really cool because they are still kind of rivals in love in a sense, even though Yasuho clearly has a favorite. I think it'd be a nice dynamic, and it'd be nice to see Joshu participate more and play a more serious role while still keeping his character, still his silly character, his selfishness, because it can be kind of interpreted as selfishness how he put the curse back on the dude. Though he did have an evil smirk on him, which I'm sure Joshu took as, like, you motherfucker, you just meant to put this shit on me kind of thing. But I still like this side story. Of course, coming off of the Damo arc, it can't really compare because the Damo arc was so goddamn good. But I can't really say this was bad whatsoever. And before I go, I just wanted to comment on the stand that they were showing during the backstory for the Milagro Man curse. I'm guessing that that's either just the stand that the curse originated from, and the ability just continued after the death of the arms dealer, Or it could be foreshadowing for someone else's ability that had some kind of role in it outside of that arms dealer, and maybe that was just some bullshit made up story. We're not. There's no way that we can really know at the moment. That's the thing with Jojolion. There's always mystery going on. If you look deeper, then more things start to make less sense. And we can only hope that it just ties together in the end. And I hope you all join me on that ride. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful day.